Hello. Hello everyone, welcome again to another video. Today I am going out to dinner with my friends. It's one of my friends Nadine's birthday today. Hi, Editing Becca here. Just thought I'd pop in because I just want to correct myself. I may not have been with it that much. I probably was a bit tired. The day of filming this, it wasn't Nadine's birthday. It doesn't affect the video. I just want to clarify just in case Nadine and Hayley watch this video and they're like, hang on, we did do this on Nadine's birthday. We didn't go out on Nadine's birthday, but by the time you guys watch this video, her birthday would have been and gone. So yeah, just thought I'd clarify. She's turning 22 a month before I do. Kind of scary. But yeah, happy birthday Nadine. And I'm very excited to be going out to see you and Hayley today. It's gonna be great. Instead of setting up my camera in the usual kind of makeup tutorial way that I do, I just thought I would change it up and film more of a chatty get ready with me kind of thing, rather than showing you every single step. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be like a makeup tutorial. I want it to be like a get ready with me where we can chat, or I chat and you listen. That's kind of how it's gonna be. I have got two different cameras. I like having two different cameras. I don't really know what I'm going for this evening, like in terms of makeup look, so we're just gonna wing it and see how we go. First things first, moisturiser. I'm using my normal Clinique moisturiser. I literally love this stuff. There was a time a few years ago I had a MAC foundation and it was the first ever MAC foundation I'd ever had. I was so excited. I got it for Christmas and then I tried it, and like maybe a couple of weeks after I tried it, I started having a rash. I got really bad dry skin, and my skin is really sensitive anyway. I suffer with eczema, so I've always had very sensitive dry skin, and I started getting like really red and dry around this area and like my T-zone especially, but like the cheeks were like the worst, and I got it in my chin, I'm pretty sure, around here. I got it quite a lot. I'd never had eczema on my face before, so I had to stop using that. I had to put cream on my face like 3 times a day so I couldn't wear foundation to uni, and then I bought Clinique foundation and everything was great and it made my skin so much better. And so when it comes to moisturiser and foundation, anything to do with my face, it's gotta be Clinique for me. Gotta be Clinique. I'm also at the moment using this lip balm. It's called Plumper. It's supposedly supposed to make your lips plumper. Have you guys seen the new Naked palettes? So there's the cherry one which came out a while ago, and is it reloaded? Unloaded? I think it's reloaded. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love Naked palettes. I love them so much. Part of me really wants to try a half cut crease, but then also part of me is a bit terrified to do it. I'm just using the Urban Decay primer potion to prime my eyeballs. Or my eyelids, not my eyeballs. Don't get it in your eyeballs. You know what song I'm loving at the moment? Sucker by the Jonas Brothers. Wow, how crazy is that? I love the Jonas Brothers. Always have, always will. I'm a sucker for you. I don't really know what I'm wearing today, so I need to keep the colour neutral. Okay, I'm going in with my Naked palette, and as usual, I'm using Naked, that colour there, and I'm going to use an eye crease brush and just put it through the crease of my eye. I'm just going to use my blending brush to blend that. As far as I know, the trick with a cut crease is that your outside area is quite dark and then the rest isn't. Going in with my Naked Heat palette, and I will be using the colour Low Blow, which is that one here. Just a very small amount, and just very lightly kind of brush it where the other stuff is, where I basically just put eyeshadow. Let's blend that, see what that looks like. So what kind of music does everyone like? What kind of music do you like? Okay, my iTunes is so random. Like, I have 5 Seconds of Summer on there. My main 3 are 5 Seconds of Summer. Well, Demi Lovato first, 5 Seconds of Summer, and then Shawn Mendes. But then I have all 3 of them, and then I also have the Sound of Music soundtrack. I have all 3 High School Musical soundtracks. Don't judge me. I also have Camp Rock soundtracks, Wicked, but then I also have like Green Day, Queen. Actually, I don't have that much Queen, but I love Queen. I have a load of random ones. I have like Westlife, Blue. Literally, my music taste is crazy. It's crazy. I'm very good at like remembering lyrics. Like, I know quite a lot of lyrics to these songs. My brain is just like a library full of song lyrics, I swear. But if I had to choose like an album to listen to right now, I'd probably go between 3. The top one right now I would say is the Young Blood album by 5 Seconds of Summer. Then it would go to probably Shawn Mendes, the own name title. I don't know what we call it. It's called an own name title. And then I would listen to Tell Me You Love Me by Demi. Okay, so I'm going in with my Naked palette again, and I'm just going to use Dark Horse, which is that colour there. And I'm just going to put that in my outer V. I love makeup, right? I love it. But more recently, like, I've just not really been wearing it. I very rarely wear makeup, to be honest, which is kind of weird for me. I used to wear a lot of makeup. I would say I was quite like, not a late bloomer, but when it came to like experimenting with makeup, I wasn't really fussed about it until I was about 15, maybe 16. And when I was fussed about it, I wanted to do it properly. And so I like went onto YouTube and like watched all of these makeup artists, and well, not makeup artists, but you know what I mean, like people that do makeup. And I learnt from them and, you know, got the bug. I went out to the shops for my birthday and my mum bought me some makeup. And ever since then, like, I used to be obsessed with my makeup, and I would always buy new bits of makeup. New lipsticks, new eyeshadows, new bits. If I saw it and I was like, this looks good, and I liked the colour of it, I'd buy it. Now, I don't do that. I don't buy a lot of makeup. I used to be like the makeup guru of the friendship group, or I don't know, I just used to be so obsessed with it. And now, I'm not. I love makeup, don't get me wrong, I really do. But I am not so obsessed with it to the fact that I want to buy everything I see, you know? I feel like it needs to be darker to get away with a cut crease. So I'm going to be using my Naked Smoky palette, and I'm going in with the colour Whiskey, and I'm just going to do the same just to darken the edges slightly. Okay, this eye is so annoying with the blending. Like, it just doesn't like blending. Do you have that? Do you have one eye where you can't blend it out? Because I sure do. Speaking of blending, this doesn't have anything to do with blending. It's my brother's birthday on Friday. By the time you guys watch this, it has been and gone. He has already turned 26, but we're making him a chicken nugget birthday cake. What? Yeah, we're making him a chicken nugget birthday cake. I don't remember whether it was me or mum came up with it. I think it was mum. I think mum came up with it. But yeah, we're making a chicken nugget birthday cake. It's first time for everything, guys. We've never done that kind of thing before. We've never been that extravagant with our cakes. I'm happy with that. I think that's alright. So this is the tricky bit with kind of not knowing what to do. I'm going to put concealer on my eyelids, I think. I've seen people do that. So let's see if this works. Okay, I'm using the Collection Lasting Perfection Concealer. I don't really like this concealer, I've mentioned that before, but it is quite light, and I think for this kind of thing, that's pretty perfect. So maybe I'll put it on my hand and then use this little fine detailer brush from Real Technique. Pray for me. Pray that this goes alright. People are probably screaming at me, being like, what are you doing? That's scary. That's scary. Maybe if I use my blending brush, blend that bit. Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. I just want a really dark colour. Okay, I'm gonna try using this MAC palette. It's called Pink Freeze. I actually, fun fact, got it in New York. That's very bright. Let me turn it down a bit. Yeah, I got this in New York. How fun is that? And I'm going to be using this colour here, the dark one. I'm basically just putting that in my outer V, and then I'm going to be using my blending brush to blend that out. I think that's alright. I think that's better than I thought it would be, if I'm honest. Okay, so I'm going to do the rest of my face now. I'm going to be using my Smashbox primer, photo finish primer. A good tip for this, I have the travel size primer rather than the full size because it's a lot cheaper. And we bought this in May because it was meant for my sister's wedding. But none of the other bridesmaids apart from me used it, and my mum, and so I adopted it, and now it's mine, and I've had it since May, so nearly a year. I actually also use this primer just on its own, like I don't always put foundation or concealer on top of it, because it evens out the skin tone quite nicely. Okay, so I'm going to colour correct my face. I'm using this Rimmel colour Conceal and Correct palette. The pink is for dark circles, the green is for redness, and purple is for dullness. Still don't know what that means. Still don't know. I do think this was a good purchase actually. I feel like you could probably get some better ones from like obviously higher end brands. For someone like me that uses it very rarely, and I don't tend to use a lot of it either, it's pretty perfect. I mainly use the green and the pink, but actually mainly the green because I do tend to have a lot of redness if I'm not wearing concealer or foundation or something. And I'm using my Clinique Superbalanced concealer foundation. Sorry, there was fluff. And I'm going to be using my stippling brush by Real Techniques. I always... Oh, do I use my sponge? Could use my sponge. Haven't used it in a while. Let's use my sponge. I haven't used this in ages. I think I just get on better with brushes if I'm honest, but I fancied a change. Speaking of change, I have started driving. Guys, how fun is that? Yeah, I've started driving lessons. Some of you might think that's a bit late in life to be able to do that because I am 21 going on 22, but I believe, personal opinion, I think that it doesn't matter what like age you learn to drive. For me, when it was like sixth form time when most people were learning to drive my age, most people were like Hayley was learning to drive in sixth form, but yeah, like most people learn how to drive around that time. But for me, like I just wasn't confident enough, you know. I had very low self-esteem, and it wasn't until like second year of university where I actually started feeling a lot more confident in myself and, you know, where I was at with my life. In sixth form, I would have been scared out of my mind to start driving. And now I've got to a point where like, yeah, I'll learn and I love it. I literally love it. I got an itchy eye. Ah! Don't you dare think about watering, my friend. I do feel like using a sponge is so much longer than using a brush. I'm just going to use my Collection concealer again and my Clinique line smoothing concealer in the colour Light to conceal my under eyes. Okay, I decided to do my eyebrows off camera just so there was not that much pressure to do my eyebrows alright. I feel like I'm under a lot of pressure when I have to do my eyebrows though. But I just used my e.l.f. eyebrow pencil and the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. Okay, let's powder. So I'm going to use Rimmel Stay Matte and a Real Technique setting brush. And I'm just going to set that. Okay, let's see what we can do with this cut crease. So now I've done this before. I need to make my brush wet and then put product on it, like eyeshadow on it, and then it sticks on well. But I don't remember if I use setting spray or water because I've heard both ways. I think I filmed it actually. My internet is not connected. Let's just wait. I think while I'm waiting actually, I'm going to take my blending brush and just take it down here, whatever is left on the brush. I think I used setting spray. It was setting spray. So let's do that. So basically I need my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, a detailer brush, and I'm going to use my Naked 2 palette and the colour Booty Call, which is kind of like a pink. I dig it. I'm just gonna blend that bit because it's a little bit stair-like, you know? It's like not too dissimilar to the colour the concealer was kind of making, which is good because I actually kind of liked that. So the blending isn't the best with this eye. It looks a lot better on this eye. I'm okay with it. Like, it looks good. I'm happy with the end result, basically. I am going to do something a little daring. I'm just gonna do the same thing, but I kind of want a little bit of colour in the middle of my eyelids. I'm using my Smoky palette and the colour High, which is right there. And I'm just gonna put it in the centre of my lid. Cute! I think now I'm going to do eyeliner. I think eyeliner will look kind of nice. Just a little bit of eyeliner. So I'm using this Steve Laurent? I don't know how you say it. It's a precision tip liner and I got it in like a glossy box. And honestly, it's like one of the best eyeliners I've ever used. It's so good. That side's okay. It's when you get to the other side that's the problem because they're never the same. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to do any more to it. Let's do my eyelashes. I'm using the Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, by the way. Okay, I'm just going to use my e.l.f. contour palette, what's it called? Blush bronzer palette in the colour Fiji Matte and contour and blush. Not contour, bronzer. I haven't done this much makeup in ages. I'm surprised I still know what I'm doing. That was quite a lot of bronzer. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. I genuinely feel like I've forgotten how to do bronzer, to be honest. Okay, I'm happy with that. I can deal with that. That's alright. I'm just using my Body Shop Kajal eyeliner. I've had it for ages. Also going to use Clinique High Impact Mascara to do my bottom lashes. I'm then using my NYX Rose Gold Metallic Eyeliner. And I'm going to put some of my Body Shop eyeliner just in the corners. Maybe I'll do my setting spray before I choose what I want to do with my lips. Actually, let's do highlighter first. So I'm using my Body Shop highlighter. And I'm just going to use a fan brush and just fan it on. Actually, I'm going to use this kind of brush and put it on my brow bone. Let me do my setting spray. I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter. I think this is also a travel size as well. I also was going to do my hair, but now I just don't know. I kind of feel like this look, a high pony, is actually alright. Kind of like the messy vibe, you know? Lips. I don't know what I'm using yet, but I'm going to be using this lip liner, which is, it's a Maybelline Colour Sensational lip liner in the colour 132 Sweet Pink, and I'm just going to line my lips with that because I feel like any of these lipsticks would go with this. My lips are quite dry, so maybe I won't do a matte. I feel like that might be a mistake. I usually use this, which is, I don't remember what it's from. It's like a professionals kind of thing. I think that's what it's called. Pro Melts in the colour Stripped. I really love these. Love these. Okay, for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be using this. I don't remember what it's called because it's rubbed off, but it's like a, not a liquid lipstick. It's not matte, but it's also not like a lipstick, you know? And there we go. It's almost like a, it is like a lipstick. It's like a lipstick slash a lip gloss, but it dries, but it doesn't dry matte. So it's nice. I really like it. And I think that's it. I think I've done everything. I think I'm ready. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking with me whilst I get ready, and yeah. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a subscribe and give it a like. I meant to do that the other way around, but oh well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!